my soul to shine. Fire up your
light. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Good night.
Man.
Sorry.
Baby.
Who's next?
Hey guys, welcome.
Wagwan.
It's Nicole and
Andre.
and you guys have tuned into the Duffus Family channel. First of all, we want to say Happy New Year to
Happy
you
New
guys.
Year. It's a blessed one.
Yes, happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. Oh my God, we love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all that have subscribed. I mean,
Yeah, man. For real. Feel the love, you know?
we do. We do. We just want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. Continue to share our videos.
Yes.
Continue to comment. Continue to like our videos if you do like them. We hope you do.
Yeah, man. For real.
But honestly, like, we are so grateful for all you guys that have subscribed. And if you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe.
Yeah, man. Share it with a friend. Share it. Telling a friend for share it. That's how it work. And we're seeing how you guys are subscribing and liking the videos and stuff. Like strangers right now are liking them and subscribing, and we're getting to become a family with them. Because you know we started out this just to show a different side of us. Because a lot of people don't really know us.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been around, even family. A lot of people have been around us and don't even know who we really are. You know, seeing like the goofy side of us and seeing the other side and stuff. So we're trying to show that a little bit, you know. So help us subscribe the video, like, share it, like, comment, interact with us. We'll comment with you guys as well. Okay, no, we're not bite.
And yeah, on that note of not knowing us, I mean, my husband is coming out of his shell a whole lot. Like, yeah, my husband is, you know, he's getting a little bit braver.
Yeah.
He's speaking up a lot more, and you know, don't worry, I'm coming with my pranks. You know, it's just kind of hard to prank him, and the last thing we want to do is to stage a prank for, you know, pranks.
No, we're gonna be real.
We ain't about that life.
Yeah, always be
all
real,
right?
no matter what.
He's not easy to prank because he's very clever, and he's hyper vigilant. So his eyes is, you know, always. And me, I'm more the trusting one. I'm not so hyper vigilant, so you know, he could pull a wool over my eye a lot of the times. But hey,
So
don't worry, stay tuned. We're coming. In this video, we also wanted to do a quick review of our 2020, what it was like. I know a lot of you guys, you know, some people lost their jobs, some, you know, a lot of you guys suffered in 2020. We don't want to dwell too much in the past, but 2020, it was a good year, and it was also a bad year for us. And let me explain. So you guys will pretty much only see my husband, myself, my 2 children. You guys will get to meet my mom soon, and like the next 2 weeks you guys will get to meet my mother. You guys will hear him talk about his mother. We have siblings, you know, that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I don't have family, even though I have family here in Canada, but I don't have family. And then in another video, I'll explain. I keep, you know, dropping little nuggets here and there about, you know, my life and all of that stuff. But if anything, I want to do is to be real and raw with you guys. That's why we started a YouTube channel. I feel like there's too much of a facade, especially, you know, when we start doing things like this or whatever the case may be. To me, whatever is exposed, it can't really hurt you, right? And whatever my skin is basically tough, I would say. I had to become tough. And if my family's opinion of me doesn't matter, and people that I know opinion of me doesn't matter, then, you know, when I start getting trolls and all of those stuff on YouTube or, you know, on social media, it won't affect me too much, because if the people that I know or knows me opinion don't matter, you know, it won't be a big deal. So we're here to, basically share with you guys some of our testimonies. Oh my God, some of our testimonies. And just to help you guys along. So in 2020, like I said, so in the last part of 2019, I want to say about July, August, I exposed who my abuser was. And from I did that, all hell broke loose. I lost a lot of people because of it. And my life hasn't been the same because of it. But even though people expect us to roll over and die God blessed us in the midst of a pandemic, so much so that we were able to give to other people. Glory to God, none to ourselves. Because if God don't keep us, we are not kept. God is our only source. That's the only person we know, right? It's God. Sorry. My director here directing me.
Just...
Whatever. Sorry. You know that I'm easily...
I know.
Anyways.
Flow, man.
Yeah, I was flowing. Anyways. That's neither here nor there. So, no, I lost my train of thoughts. What was I saying last?
Even though you lost your family in the midst of this pandemic, you were able to give.
Okay.
Because we're blessed in the midst of it.
Exactly. So God still blessed us. He still kept us. He still provided for us. And if anything I want to say, going over into 2021, we don't have a New Year's resolution. Our life, we basically give it over to God. The only thing that we do is pray, and we cover ourselves and our children, our family members and friends. That's what we do. We pray and cover people that we know. And we pray against darts that might come in our lives. And in everything that you do, put God first. In everything that you do, put God first. Don't leave God out of nothing. Out of school. If you want to start school, do it. If you want to, I don't know. It doesn't matter how old you are. Whatever you want to do, do it. If you want to, I don't know, confront your abuser, do it. If you want to, and let me just fix that up before I go further, because it's very hard and it's tedious. But if you feel like you're at that place in your life and you want to do that, if you feel like it's time for you to heal and get better, then do that. But in 2021, focus on making you better. Because if you're not good, you're no good to nobody else around you. So in 2021, make that a part of your focus. Again, it's not a New Year's resolution, but it's just a thinking. Okay, God, what did I do in 2020 that I can do different in 2021? Have that as a focus. Don't, because I know in New Year's, we start dieting, we start doing a lot of things, and then by the next week, we don't pull true. But if it's something that you've been thinking about since, I don't know, the middle of last year, or the middle of the year before, start acting on it. You don't necessarily have to make the big gigantic step that I did. Start working on you. Start healing, start getting some counseling and stuff like that. So that's my little advice for you guys for 2021. Make sure that you are creating boundaries for yourself. Make sure that you're practicing some self-care. And whatever self-care looks like to you, that's what it looks like to you. Whether it is to go for a drive, a bath time, whatever it is. Practice a little bit of self-care, because if your oxygen mask is not on, you can't help nobody else around you. So that's my little advice for 2021. Go after whatever it is that you want. We wanted to start YouTube for so long now, and because of fear, because of
I think we can't do this, I think we can't do that. Honestly, you see these videos and you not think that I'm just learning how to edit and all these things, literally just learning. Don't have no clue, no background in it, not even in school. Just as each video goes by, I learn more. So trust me, but because of God, it's His Spirit teaching us, so whatever you put your mind to, just do it. Just take the leap. Just put out one foot at least. Trust me, and watch it work. And trust God with it.
Yeah. And another thing I want to say is that, identify your support system. Identify people that truly supports you and stick with those people. And shut out the outside noise. Shut them out. Like when people are telling you can't do this, you're too old, shut out all of that. Because that's a part of my endurance in growing. My sperm donors, voice is stuck in the back of my mind sometimes telling me I can't do this or I can't do that or I'm not good enough or just things that, he gossip about me and stuff like that. So those are things sometimes that hold us back because people close to us, sometimes, you hear their voice telling you that you can't, you will never amount, you're no good, no nothing. And guess what? The best revenge you have over those people is to prove them wrong. So go to school, like I said. Get the job that you want. Whatever it is that you wanted to do that they told you that you can't, go after it. Go after it. And just tell yourself that, you know what? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You can do anything with God on your side, anything at all you put your mind to accomplish. You just pray about it, put it before God. Find someone that is a spiritual, like I don't want to say a spiritual leader or a spiritual advisor, but find a good pastor, find a good bishop, find somebody that that could maybe pray and stay close to those people so that they can pray. They can help you to pray for things that you hope to accomplish. That you because sometimes I don't want to get too deep, but sometimes we are stuck in life because of the generations before. But my husband and I decided that we're gonna be what? We're gonna be generational curse breakers. We're breaking the curses. So the fact that nobody went to college or nobody did this or everybody got pregnant at a certain age and all those things, it's breakable. But you have to make
sacrifices.
Yes, and be deliberate about your actions. Be very deliberate, right? So again, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in 2021, shut out the outside noise that tells you that you can't or you will never amount or you're stupid or what are you trying to prove for church people, you're not anointed enough. Shut out all that noise, shut out all of that, and just go after what you want. Go after what you want in this life. Okay, don't let nothing stop you, nothing at all. Just go after what it is you want in 2021. So we live in a basement, and we obviously want a home because we have 2 babies, right? So we obviously want a home. And we're being deliberate with saying, you know what, we do want a home. So if it means that I'm a coffee drinker, they get me through my days because I have a little boy. I want to say I have 2 toddlers, but honestly, my little girl, she's pretty much, go sit down, play by herself, sing, whatever. She's not, and she pretty much independent. But my son, Lord help me, I'm not okay. Love my little boy, but he's very rambunctious. He gets into stuff, all that stuff. So to get through my day, I really do need a coffee, and I'm also in school as well. So I drink a lot of coffee. But if it means that we have to cut back on some of the coffees, so because again, we want to be deliberate about what we want to accomplish, what we want for 2021. And even if it doesn't happen in 2021, at least you know that, you know what, I'm saving towards that. I'm putting down towards that, or I'm moving towards my goal. So start school, start saving, start doing whatever you have to do just to make sure that you are better. Especially with everything that's going on in the world, you want to make sure that your mental health is there. That's very important for my husband and myself. Mental health. I know it's not that serious of a topic in certain places, or we don't take it as serious, but it is a serious thing. Your mental health is really, really, and that's why I talked about creating boundaries for yourself. Some toxic relationships, get rid of them. And anybody can be toxic. Yourself can be toxic.
Yeah.
And how do you know that you're a toxic person? Is by, you're very critical of yourself. You're always down on yourself and you're so hard on yourself. You have no compassion towards yourself, right? That's how you know when you're toxic towards your own self. But again, identify your support system and stick with those people, because sometimes we're going to need that extra push to say, you know what, babe, keep going. I said babe because my husband is like, he's always there in my corner, cheering me on, pushing me. You could do it. You could do it. Not only my husband, but, my sisters, my mom. I have people in my corner that actually pushes me, and even when I feel like, okay, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I can't do this no more, or when the voice comes back, and because those things do haunt you. But again, try to block it out. Try to block it out, because we all have a purpose in this life. We all have a purpose, and it's your duty to figure out what your purpose is. And how are we going to know that? Whatever you feel in your spirit, you start that. You take the first step, and then let the whatever else follow and come along. All right, guys. So I've given you my little advice. So now I'm going to pass it on to my husband.
All right. So she basically put out all that's there that well, not all, but some of what we went through with 2020. And just saying, like, whatever you felt like you have lost in that year, just remember you can always do better. You can always gain back something and do even better with it. So just continue to push forward, press forward. Don't make nothing stop you from just going with something. Sometimes we're the same one who stop ourselves from getting to where we want to go, because we think we can't, or we think this is hard, or we think we need help in certain ways. Yes, sometimes we do need help, because no man's an island, right? But in some sense, you alone can strike the matches and start a fire, and then eventually you fan it, and after a while people come around and want to get warm to and start fan it with you to keep it going. So you just push yourself. All right, don't let nothing, not even that voice, that negative voice in your head, tell you anything, because you could do it. Sometimes that's what stopped me from trying to do certain things. There's a lot of things that I have in this head that I would love to do, a lot of things that I would love to try to accomplish, but I always think that I'm not good enough to do it or whatever. But I'm doing my best to do different things now, more like pushing out myself to do things that I didn't think that I could do, or wouldn't think that I would be able to accomplish it or finish it. So I'm doing it. Like this YouTube channel, as you see, we started this, like, this is a step in a different direction, in the sense of where we're trying to go. Normally we'd see this and like, nah, it's not for us, or we probably can't do this and we're not going to get to a certain amount. But right now we're almost at 100 subscribers, and we just started 2 weeks ago, guys. 2 weeks ago, and we're almost at 100 subscribers. Literally, probably 4 more left. And so we have a goal right now, for now, try to reach 1,000 by February. So with the help of you guys, just push out the videos. Then we'll continue coming. You see the more videos, we'll leave more prank come for you. Shouldn't have nothing for do for me, but prank panar, alright? So, anything else you want to say, babe? That laugh there, don't make it fool. She always try to do it and now we do nothing, but alright? So yeah, man. Remember to like, share, and subscribe it, alright?
What do they say here in Scarborough? Noise it.
Yo, my G.
Say less, bro. Say less.
Yo, nice that though, but yeah. But yeah, man. So don't worry on yourself. I try reach a bigger audience, not just we have people and stuff, but we work with it. Eventually we'll get there, and you will see more different things, like not just gonna be pranks and little story times and stuff. Like as soon as them free way up with this COVID. And look like them try put in the next one. But as soon as them free up, we'll do some vlogs as well. You know, so and a lot more cooking videos gonna come out, alright? You see how we do it in the kitchen. Alright? The Duffers family how we do it.
Alright guys, thanks if you made it to the end of this video. We want to say again, Happy New Year. We hope this video was helpful to some of you guys. We hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to spread the love. Keep your comments kind, please. I'm joking. Okay.
Do your thing, man. Just be on yourself. We're not, you know, we're thick skin.
Yes.
There's none, when I think none can set away. That winner here already.
Oh, come on now, right?
No one can set away that winner here already. So be on yourself, because it's good. It helps as well. We'll get to fix up ourselves if we are lean certain way and be like a bamboo stick for, keep us straight. Alright, so be on the real self and comment the real thing if you don't feel like, yo, this not real, this not make it or something. At least work with that and
exactly
fix up yourself. But we just always be real with them. So we expect the same. Alright?
Okay, we love you guys. Remember to be kind. You never know what somebody's going through. And baby,
don't know to spread the love. Alright?
Okay, we love you guys.
Chiffon butter, like. Spread it. Chiffon. Yeah. No?
We love you guys. Bye.
All right. Happy New Year.